Lights, camera, cut. We are diving deep into the high-fashion drama surrounding Sydney Sweeney and the long-awaited sequel The Devil Wears Prada 2. You heard that right. A source confirms that despite being spotted on set, the Euphoria star had her cameo role completely removed from the final cut of the film. We are talking about a scene that was supposed to feature her alongside industry icons Meryl Streep and Emily Blunt, but apparently it just did not fit the narrative flow.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
But why would the creative team axe a star like Sydney Sweeney from such a massive production? While rumors are swirling about a difficult decision, the plot of The Devil Wears Prada 2 remains intense, with Andy Sachs, Miranda Priestley, and Nigel Kipling teaming up to save Runway magazine from a total collapse. It is a mystery that has fans digging for clues, especially as we see other stars like Lady Gaga making their mark on the project instead. Beyond the silver screen, Sydney Sweeney is turning heads with her bold style choices on the third season of Euphoria. Her character, Cassie Howard, recently broke the internet in a hot pink Lovers and Friends crop top that was styled to perfection with Versace capri pants and luxury accessories. This iconic look has fans scrambling to identify every piece of her wardrobe, from her Miu Miu sunglasses to that eye-catching Dior saddle bag. When she is not on set, Sydney Sweeney is dominating the summer style game with her latest collaboration with American Eagle. She's showing everyone how to pair a delicate string-held halter top with a classic micro miniskirt for the ultimate sun-kissed aesthetic. She continues to prove why she is a leading trendsetter in the fashion world today. If you want to stay in the loop on all these celebrity updates, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe with the bell notification turned on. Ever wonder how a Hollywood star gets scrubbed from a blockbuster before the public even sees it? We've all been buzzing about the massive return of The Devil Wears Prada sequel, with Meryl Streep, Anne Hathaway, and Emily Blunt all back in their iconic heels. But here is the tea. The rumors were true, and then they weren't. Sydney Sweeney was actually on set for this film, but if you go looking for her in the final cut, you're going to be disappointed. Reports confirm that the Euphoria star filmed a cameo meant to introduce us to the world of the sequel, specifically appearing as a celebrity client for Emily Blunt's character, the high-powered executive Emily Charlton. The internet practically exploded when photos of Sweeney heading to set hit social media in mid-2025, and everyone assumed she was locked in for a major moment. But then, the creative team pulled the plug. Sources say it wasn't a drama-filled firing, just a creative decision. The scene simply didn't flow with the rest of the narrative. Even the film's writer, Aline Brosh McKenna, brushed off the speculation, calling it a running joke that turned into internet gossip. She essentially shut it down by pointing out the cold, hard fact. You saw the movie. She's not in the movie. It's a tough break for Sweeney, especially while she's already under the microscope for her latest arc in Euphoria Season 3. Sometimes, even the biggest stars in the world end up on the cutting room floor. That's just the brutal reality of the editing suite. Do you think a Sydney Sweeney cameo would have added value to the film, or was it the right move to keep the focus on our favorite fashion trio? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more behind-the-scenes stories from Hollywood. Sometimes, the most interesting scenes are the ones you never actually get to see. Picture this: the fashion world is buzzing, the cast of The Devil Wears Prada 2 is reunited, and for a split second, it looked like Sydney Sweeney was going to walk the halls of Runway. But then, the unthinkable happened. She was unceremoniously cut. What was supposed to be a high-profile cameo has transformed into a full-blown Hollywood mystery. Reports confirm that Sweeney had already filmed a 3-minute sequence playing herself in a scene inside a Dior office, where she was being dressed by Emily Blunt's character. It sounds like the perfect meta moment for a sequel, centered on an industry desperate to survive a massive scandal. But the filmmakers made the tough call to axe the footage, claiming it simply didn't fit the structural flow of the movie. Naturally, the internet hasn't bought the creative differences excuse. The timing of this cut is impossible to ignore, landing right in the middle of the heated 2025 controversy surrounding Sweeney's American Eagle campaign. Critics were quick to misinterpret her great genes ad as a jab at eugenics, a claim Sweeney has vehemently denied as a misunderstanding of her motives. While there is no official word linking the two events, the optics of a massive studio scrubbing a scene involving a star at the center of a social media firestorm definitely raises some eyebrows. It's a brutal reminder that even at the peak of your career, the edit room can be a ruthless place. But let's be real, Sweeney is doing just fine, busy with her return to Euphoria and cementing her status as one of Hollywood's busiest names. Meanwhile, the sequel is keeping the glamour high with a massive cameo from Lady Gaga, who is also providing the film's anthem. Do you think the filmmakers made the right call for the sake of the story, or was this a calculated move to avoid bad press? Let me know your take in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more behind-the-scenes drama, and remember, in the fashion industry, and in Hollywood, sometimes the biggest stories are the ones that never actually make the final cut. Ever wonder how a $21 crop top ends up looking like $1 million? Sydney Sweeney just proved that it's not about the price tag, it's about the attitude. In that iconic pool scene from the latest episode of Euphoria, Cassie Howard commanded the screen in a hot pink Lovers and Friends top that's currently blowing up the internet. What makes this look so brilliant is the contrast. You have this structured, French terry polo vibe with a dangerously low, plunging V-neck that screams confidence, and it was picked up for a steal at just $21. But Sydney didn't stop there. She leaned into the high-low aesthetic by pairing that bargain find with Versace checkered capri pants and Jimmy Choo fuchsia satin sandals, a pair of heels that will run you nearly $1,000. It's that exact mix of accessible and aspirational fashion that keeps us all hooked on her style choices. She rounded off the look with Miu Miu pilot frames and a head-turning Dior tie-dye saddle bag that retails for almost $3,000. The details, from the Jennifer Fisher puffy cuff to the layered Cartier diamond necklaces, prove that while the top might have been a bargain, the overall execution was pure luxury. It's a masterclass in styling, mixing high-end designer staples with an affordable, eye-catching focal point. Honestly, if you aren't already obsessing over this outfit, you definitely should be. What do you think of this high-low mix? Would you rock a $20 top with $3,000 arm candy? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the best looks in Hollywood. After all, fashion is temporary, but style, that's forever. Ever wondered how to master that effortless, sun-drenched aesthetic without looking like you tried too hard? Sydney Sweeney just handed us the blueprint. In a recent spotlight-stealing moment, the actress traded red carpet glamour for a laid-back summer vibe that is honestly impossible to ignore. Let's break down the look because it is deceptively simple. The star of the show is this white, halter-style top. It's delicate, string-held, and features these gorgeous crochet-like edges that give it such a soft, feminine energy. It's daring, sure, but it feels tailor-made for those scorching beach days where you want to look put together without overheating. But here is where Sydney's styling genius kicks in. She pairs this airy top with a classic light-wash denim micro miniskirt from American Eagle. On its own, it's a standard piece, but when you add that thick brown leather belt, everything shifts. That touch of rustic, Western-inspired detail grounds the whole outfit, adding a bit of edge to a look that could have easily felt too soft. It's that perfect balance of high-low fashion that she consistently nails. Beyond the clothes, the whole vibe is undeniably radiant. With her hair in loose, beachy waves and a makeup palette that is all about natural, glowing skin, she looks like she stepped straight off the sand. It's refreshing to see someone with her platform showing us that you don't need an elaborate gown or an expensive label to make a massive impact. It's about the attitude and how you piece the puzzle together. If you're looking to refresh your wardrobe this season, this is your sign to grab your favorite denim and start playing with textures. What do you think of this mix and match approach? Is it a summer staple or a bit too daring for your taste? Drop a comment below and let's talk style. At the end of the day, the best trend you can follow is the one that makes you feel the most like yourself.